PlanetMe DnD. Previously. For the record, it wouldn't be that much of a problem to tell her, but...
Did you really just do voice acting?
Oh my god.
All right, roll the d20. Tell us what you get.
Still showing the
Lucas.
word. Oh, never mind.
20 Ds.
Jeez.
20.
Right across the face. 12? Yeah, 12's not going to do it. And Adriel, nothing to say as usual, huh?
Yeah, I have to say, he's just as quiet as he always is. Every time we start a new show. It's amazing, isn't it, folks? Thank you, you're all right.
I mean, I'm kind of crazy. That's for sure.
I saw Adriel playing with your bush earlier. While I was pretending to sleep.
I'm not really sure. You see a dim glow of town pretty far ahead. You're halted by a pair of arrows that stick straight into the ground in front of you. Welcome to PlanetMe D&D. With Laz, Lucas, and Seth.
And don't forget Arya.
We're at a freaking rock and roll here. So where we last left off, you guys are just on the outskirts of Miner's Retreat. It's nighttime, so you saw the town lights from a distance, and you ended up getting stopped by Kalel and some of the sentries from the local guard. And they're like, know that you're, or not you guys, but know that Latria was missing and not sure where she was and this and that. And they said, we're going to take you to your father right away. Let's say you're able to memorize the entire map. And I'm going to bring it up like it's daytime, even though it's not, but it'll allow you guys to see a little bit of what's going on. There we go. That's better. Okay, so it's nighttime. I'm going to put just to set the scene, at least for now. So yeah, you guys pretty much following along. It's not going to be a straight line just because the grids aren't lined up that way, but you go through town with the guard. It leads you basically across the bridge to the other side of town here. And if there's people like on the outskirts, they're looking at you like, who are these guys? And they see with the guard, and they see that the guard, okay, well, they're not looking at them like they're criminals, and they kind of decide to look away. But at the same time, when you cross along this building here to your left now, which looks to be an inn, they pickaxe in. You see actually a big sign right there. You can see some uproary going through there. It's busy night, I would say. And you're going through town a little bit more. It probably takes you about 10-15 minutes to get through it all. And you come to the mayor's house here, which is right ahead. Actually, let me give you guys a light just because I feel like, there we go. So yeah, that's the mayor's house right ahead. And you get to the ornate wooden door, and it's got a large brass pickaxe as the knocker. Latria basically picks up a plant and finds a hidden key under there. Go ahead and unlocks the door and runs in. Daddy! And this is where we're going to start. So what do you guys want to do? You want to go inside? You want to wait here? What are your thoughts?
I guess let's go in with her.
Okay, yeah. Sure. You're good with that, Lucas?
Yeah.
Fucking Adriel. Jesus Christ. All right, you guys want to go in? No problem. So yeah, you get inside, and this is Altrid. So this is inside the front door, and you can see a little reception area there. There's some couple flowers on the table. You see some art on the walls. Everything's made out of wood here. You do see some wooden furniture, a couple chairs, couch with some upholstery, stuff like that. But yeah, and so she runs in, and you can hear them kind of talk in the other room, like a little bit of a raised murmur, but maybe they're like in a stair above, and all of a sudden you hear some footsteps downstairs, and Altrid, which is her father, comes in. He's like, Thank you guys for finding her. We've been so worried, and I can't even believe it. I can't, I'm gonna definitely find out what happened and get to the bottom of this. She looks over. It's like, I heard she was kidnapped. I find that hard to believe. I also heard that Braddock Stone is dead. It's a lot to unpack here, but I just want to thank you guys for helping her to escape and bring her here safely.
Yeah, honestly, she actually kind of helped us.
Well, he looks over to his daughter and kind of has that look of pride, like I don't doubt it. She's pretty impressive, you know, for such a beautiful young lady. She definitely gets herself into a lot of trouble, but at the same time definitely helps people out of trouble, that's for sure. So anything you guys want, I'll make sure that whatever your room you want at the Pickaxe Inn, yeah, I'll cover your room for if you guys want to stay here for a while. You always have a room here. So and is there anything I can do for you guys? It's late. I want her to go upstairs and go to bed, and I need to go to bed, and I just want to just sleep so much better knowing that she's safe and home.
We are looking for something. Has there anything been weird around here?
I mean, not in the last, say, 1,000 years. There's definitely some weird stuff going on. Long time ago in the mountains, some magical stuff, some just, you know, stuff with transportation and portals and other dimensions. Some tests and stuff. There's a mad person up there, mad woman. But it's been a long time since we can really report on anything unusual or strange.
Leather, how long are we staying here?
I mean, you guys can stay as long as you want. I would definitely suggest getting a good night's sleep and maybe tomorrow doing some research at the library. Okay. All right, so I am going to go to bed. She comes up, gives you both a hug, and thanks you guys once again. And then the guard is outside, and you guys go back outside, and he's like, so you guys okay? Do you need anything? And long story short, the only place you can really go at this point is the Pickaxe Inn. But if for whatever reason you guys want to walk around at night, you're certainly more than welcome to.
We're not using any rations tonight, right?
No. So with you have room and board. You're not worrying about that. Everything's paid for by the mayor for getting his daughter free.
Adriel?
Yeah, Adriel, would you like to participate with the rest of the group?
Latria's coming with us, or Aria?
Aria will always be with you. If I remember correctly,
I know, but
Latria needs to go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with going to sleep, Xavier. I say, do we know exactly where the inn is in relation to where we are?
So here, let me do this for you, so you can see everything. So you can see on the left, the lower left. Mm-hmm. So
I was actually thinking about heading back, but if we can
well, everything's closed.
Yeah.
Right now, it's late, so
I want to walk around.
I'll go to sleep.
You're gonna go to sleep. All right. Yeah. So Adriel, you decide that you've had enough. It's been a long travel.
Journey.
Yeah, and you decide that you're gonna go to the Pickaxe Inn. And one of the guards actually goes with you. We'll do this real fast. Guards actually goes with you. Here, we'll let this person be the guard. He goes in,
all right, I feel
and he walks over here and he talks to this guy Gerald, and he's like, "Listen, blah blah blah." And Gerald points to the stairs, and the guard says, "Up this way, sir." And you go up here, and you go up two.
Good night, bitch.
And yeah, you two disappear. And then we're back to Miner's Retreat.
Don't let him do anything funny to you, Adriel.
He's not going up there. He's just showing him. He's helping the guy out. He brought Latria back safe and sound. Looked like she was in peril. She disappears a lot, but whether or not she ends up in a jail cell, it's hard to say. Definitely hard to say. All right, so Xavier, where do you want to go?
Is anybody awake or outside?
Not really. I mean, it's late. It's probably like 3:00 in the morning.
Is there anything open?
Just the broken Axe Inn where Adriel went to sleep.
All right, I guess I'll go to sleep then. Oh man, no, wait.
No, I'm saying, going to sleep anyway.
All right, fine.
I'm going to tell you, there's not a whole lot you're going to find right now. Unless you wanted to, like, just go off the freaking beaten path and, like, maybe get a really, really low chance at a random encounter. But it's all right, so broken axe in. You decide to go in, or the pickaxe in, sorry. You decide to go in. And let me get you going here. Walk through the doors. And what is going on with that?
What is that?
These I put walls here.
I thought it was part of the. Oh, come on. I thought it was like something part of the fucking.
No. So no matter what. There we go. All right. You're supposed to be able to see everything no matter what. So you go in and I can talk. You go in and I'll let you say like where you want to go, what you want to do. You can see a couple people sitting at some tables. There's nobody playing music right now. It's pretty late. You surmise it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Can I talk to this Gerald guy?
Yeah, absolutely. So you walk over. Gerald greets you. In fact, let me bring him in. Yeah. So this is a Gerald Sandu. Which I thought pretty cool little name for the guy. But anyway, Pickaxe Inn, he owns and manages the place. So 7 round tables are off to the right in front of the fireplace. You can see a stage with a piano. Looks like there's a lute that's up there as well with a chair. Some random people are having some drinks, getting some food. You see a staircase that goes down into the ground. You guess that's probably like where kitchens and stuff like that are. And then you see some stairs going upstairs or going up as well. So this is just like, hey, how you doing? How can I help you? Welcome. Hey, I haven't seen you before. You're kind of tall. Are you new here?
Just passing through.
Okay, sure. Is there something I can help you with?
What do you have to eat that's good here? I'm just not trying to go to sleep right away. Can't really trust the place.
Well, can't trust the place. What's not to trust? The Pickaxe Inn. This is Miner's Retreat. This is everyone's home. You look around. It's just a bunch of, the chairs are kind of small. The tables are kind of small. Piano's a little bit small. This is a town of halflings. They're all really, really short. He's like, what do you got to worry about us for? Look at you.
I just don't feel like I really fit in all the way.
I put myself on a plate and you can eat that. Look how big you are. All right. Well, we got a lot of fish here. So if you're interested in something, we've got crook snarler, we got orchid fish, we got knobfish. We even got some rainbow chubber if you're looking. Oh yeah, but it's mostly fish. We got some biscuits if you like, and of course we have ale. We've got wine.
I'll take an ale and whatever rainbow best fish you've had.
Oh, my personal favorite is probably
What's
the orchid fish. Yeah, I love the orchid fish. It's got a little bit of sweet texture. It's a white fish, definitely a little bit on the flaky side. They're beautiful fish. I would say that's definitely the way you want to go. And you want an ale as well?
Yes, please.
All right. So he's like, that'll be 1 gold, please.
Sure.
All right. So you can knock your gold off.
While I wait for this fish, is there anything you can tell me about this town, or what would be the best thing of heading out of here?
Well, the town's been here for quite some time. It used to be a town that was just here for the fishing. But after the big earthquake, which is a couple hundred years ago, most of the towns ended up disappearing altogether. And when that ended up happening, most of the cities in the area, or the towns, pretty much crumbled. We were the only one left standing. So we've been around here for a couple hundred years, just the way that you see us right now. And I gotta say, it's been a beautiful place to live. It's been a beautiful place to grow a family, and we appreciate having you here. And we support the miners that are working up the road a few days, and that's why we call ourselves Miner Trees, because they work really hard over there, and sometimes they just need to get away,
Anything in the mines that anybody's found interesting?
Well, to be completely honest, nobody can really get into the mines. None of us. They keep it pretty locked up. In fact, they have a lot of sentries that walk around for miles just trying to keep people from getting close to them. So I have to say I've never seen, have no idea what's going on, no idea what they're pulling out of there. But whatever it is, it has to be pretty important for them to be, keeping it so locked up tight like that.
How can we work for the miners?
Well, I mean,
as looking at somebody like myself who's a little bigger than everybody else, I'm pretty sure I can help them.
That's true. So the only way you could really help is, first of all, if you're a halfling, anyone can go work there in the mines if they want. The only problem is, you guys are kind of big, so you'd probably want to talk to those of justice. That's what I would recommend for you.
Oh, okay. Copy.
In fact, you look perfect for those of justice. I'm sure you go and talk to them. They'll get you a job there real quick.
Pause. Who's the Joseph Justice again?
Those of justice, those are the people you just escaped.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
So, yeah, go talk to those of justice. They'll hook you up.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck me over. All right.
Well, he doesn't know where you're from. He has no idea.
But...
He doesn't. He has no idea where you're
they
from.
Kidnapped the daughter.
There's other humans in the area.
He killed the daughter of the fucking miner, please.
Wow.
I mean, this is not recording the fucking...
Do you know if they kidnapped her? That's what she said. If I remember correctly, the guy was kind of laughing at the notion, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, "You kidnapped her? That's Harari Rush." So, what do you think, man? Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but you have no idea because you didn't confront her about it. Wonk wonk.
I thought it was like him being sarcastic, like she could never get kidnapped because she always gets kidnapped.
You never, yeah, that could be.
That's what I took it as. She always gets kidnapped, so it's like, oh yeah, this is another time she got kidnapped.
Hard to say. Really, really hard to say.
All right, well, I'll take that fish to go, and I'll just take myself to sleep, sir.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. Actually, hold on. You stay there.
Let's check out those stairs.
So the guy, this guy decides to come through. He delivers the plate. Oops, hold on. Delivers the plate here. Right here. And thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your service or your patronage. And man, you're tall. What? I mean, okay, well, I'll see you later. And he just bolts out of here and twink. You go here, up the stairs, disappear. And that is it for that. It is nighttime.
I should have asked the guy who brought me the food something. I feel like Gerald Sandu should have told me some extra shit. But
Gerald Sandu?
He was trying to hide something.
Maybe. All right. Well, that being said, so it's the next morning. You guys come down and you see on the wall, actually, there's a sign that wasn't there last night. It's over here in the little bulletin area. You can't miss it because it's freaking this massive, massive sign. So you look at it and you see Miners Retreat Seasonal Fishing Tournament. 3 prizes for the most overall weight and 3 for the biggest fish. Starts after lunch and runs until dinner. Sign up today. Entrance is free. Glory is forever. And there will be prizes.
We both decide not to enter.
Sure.
No, joking.
No, I mean, it's up to you.
No, just being a dick after that.
Actually, let me put you guys together like that. So Gerald, yeah, he's down first thing in the morning. You see some patrons, yada yada yada.
Is everyone in town going to the fishing competition?
I don't think so. I mean, there's people that still have to work in the stores and stuff like that. It's not like this, oh my God, like everybody's just that if you're anyone, you'll be there. It's nothing like that. So first of all, you're here at the Pickaxe Inn. If there's anything you want to ask Gerald, you're more than welcome to. Or maybe it's Gerald. Otherwise, yeah, if you guys want to go outside, see what's up, I would say you probably have a couple hours before you have to worry about. And by the way, you didn't have to pay for dinner last night. He doesn't know you're eating for free. Just throwing it out there. But I think by now he knows. Someone probably told him. So anyway, but you guys have a couple hours if you want to enter the fishing tournament. All you got to do is show up. But you have a couple hours to kind of look around beforehand. I'm assuming you guys already ate. It was one ration a day,
No, that's covered.
Yeah.
You want to ask Gerald anything, Adriel? He already knows me. I'll hang it back in the cut.
Yeah, and I would like to ask him.
You gotta be like on the mic. Yes, I'm literally like sometimes my lips brush up against the mic in a very sexual way.
Yeah, because you like big things in your mouth, Seth.
Well, there you go. All right, are we good? All right.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask? What do you want to ask Gerald?
So Gerald,
Are you just gonna walk up to him and just be like, "Have you heard anything interesting about the mountains?" You haven't even talked to him.
I mean, sure. He can ask him. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. I mean, I did have that run, and the guard did speak to him last night about me when I stopped in.
It's like, oh yeah, you're that guy that saved Latria. What's your name, sir? Hail and well met.
Yeah. It's actually Adriel. So.
Adriel, all right. Well, pleasure to meet you. Appreciate what you've done. I'm tall here,
problem.
like I assume, like your friend over there, who has great taste in seafood. I must say, he tips really well. Thank you for the gold piece, sir. So, yeah, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I was just wondering before we head out if you yourself has heard of anything unusual happening up in the woods. We've heard rumors.
What rumors have you heard? Laz can't wait to hear this answer.
Well, the one that really stuck out was a crazy lady. Slightly
crazy? Oh yeah, but that was 1,000 years ago. Everyone knows about the crazy. No one knows where she is or where she lived or, specifically. But yeah, there was definitely, there's stuff like that. But that was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, when I came into town
recently.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I can't even talk about it.
I mean, you can, but you're all the way over there. You're gonna yell it. Hey, la 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 la.
Yeah.
You're about 30 feet away. You can yell it if you want. What's that, Lucas?
Anything recently to that effect? Anything?
No,
new
I have
and
to say
unusual?
everything's been pretty normal, pretty hunky dory. Nothing out of the sort. Just crazy crap going on at the mine. Everyone kind of does their thing. The mushroom forest, there's a lot of weird stuff that no one really goes around there, but. So yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot other than that, just normal stuff here for Cardia.
I'd like to walk over and offer him some gold pieces for some information.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey there, Gerald.
Hello, Xavier, was it?
Yeah. How much do you make here?
Well, I own the place, so I do pretty well, I must say.
Shit. Well,
I'm looking for a job.
What can we give you to give us some real information? Obviously, you've been here for a while.
What real information? You're going to have to be more specific.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't say that I do, sir. You're a stranger coming in here. All of a sudden, you magically rescue the mayor's daughter, and now you're asking me to give you information, but you can't ask me what information you're looking for?
Well, we did save the mayor's daughter.
Sure.
And she is our friend.
Pardon me, sir. Allow me to reiterate. What information are you looking for?
We're looking for something special.
Okay. Got a lot of special stuff here. You could try maybe one of the shops. We got a lot of great shops that have a lot of
Something that's
information.
not for sale.
Well, I mean, everything's for sale, is it not? I mean, I'm in the service industry. Everybody knows that.
No, well, that's what we said. What's something that's not for sale? That is for sale. That you can sell us.
But what information are you trying to get out of this guy? Are you just asking, hoping he'll just like spill some random beans?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh man.
Hell no.
Any stones here?
Any stones?
No, I can't like that. No. So you're not gonna play ball. All right.
I mean, if you can give me some information about what you're looking for, maybe I can help. Otherwise, we've got a lot of shops in town, a lot of places, the library, a lot of better places to ask if you're looking for like historical stuff. You know, but I don't know really what you're trying to get out of me.
All right, Gerald. How can we get into the mines?
Well, the only thing I can think of is I mean, if
that's
I
some
was your
information that
if
we
I
can
was
buy.
your height, and I wanted to get in,
joining,
you'd probably have to find some uniforms and figure out a way to sneak in.
all right, and where would I get those uniforms?
You'd probably have to find some people who are out in the woods and get it from them. You're gonna have to head towards the mines and get one of their uniforms, but why would you want to get in there? I mean, we have plenty of people that work in there. I'll be honest with you, our halfling brothers and sisters never actually get to see what they're mining. They do the other stuff. Only the humans actually get to see that stuff. But I don't know what what are you trying to get out of there?
Edgewell, can I put you to the side for a second?
Yeah.
All right, so you go over the side here.
Do you think we can ask him about the phasing stone?
Possibly. We could at least. I could use. Probably get him.
Oh shit! Don't we have some type of like
Does he have a spell?
He has a spell for information or truthful thing.
I don't think so.
Yes, he does. Or that's the
He who?
Adriel.
Latria has charm person, but that's not. She's not here. She's probably getting ready for the fishing tournament.
Let's go outside.
Go outside.
Give him a gold coin just for being a dick to him.
Give him a what?
We already gave him a gold coin yesterday. We need to
But
keep
what
that.
did he do? Like
Nothing.
you guys didn't? Yeah, like you guys just think that he's just gonna like just start talking all kinds of secrets and shit. All right, so you guys peace
What if
out.
we give him something? I feel like he knows something that we should know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. You never know. You never know. All right, so you guys go back to Miner's Retreat, and it is officially daytime. And so with that, you guys have the entire town. Well, you got about an hour and a half. I'm going to say you can visit two places. Do you guys want to enter the fishing tournament? You don't have to. But I'm going to say you guys have, if you want to, you can visit two places before you have to, get ready for that.
I was actually thinking about joining the fishing tournament.
Sure.
Xavier.
Are we going or separating? I'll go.
All right. So you can visit two places. I can say if you want to go to the library and do some research, it's going to take more than that. You can see down to the lower left. So you have a mayor's house, which you were. You have the library. You have a place called Armed Up. You don't know what it is. You have Adventures R Us. The R is backwards. It's not here. I couldn't make it, but, just pretend. The Pickaxe Inn, which is where you guys were. Militia headquarters, the stables, temple, the waiting pond. You have the Fisher's Shed, the Lost Stage, and Odd and Eccentricities.
All right, here's a question. With that unidentified jug, what would best suit to have that identified? Would that be Adventures or Us?
That is an interesting question. You should ask somebody, or you should have asked somebody.
Yeah.
What an interesting question.
Can we go back in and ask the?
So somebody
captain?
walks by. You guys see some people outside walking by. If you wanna like approach somebody, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you approach somebody, sure. And what do you say?
Excuse me, sir, not to bother you, but if
Oh God, you're like, are you tall enough? Like, how's it going up there? Do you get more sunburn up there? I guess the rain hit you a little bit sooner, doesn't it? Do birds shit on your head a little bit more because you're so tall? I'm just wondering. Anyway, I'm sorry. We just don't see people like. I mean, the guy who runs the fisherman shack is a tall guy too. But anyway, I'm sorry. What's your question, sir?
Okay, first of all, okay. Second of all, If we were to looking in for magical items, where would the best place for us to go? Would that be adventures for us or us?
No, I mean, for that, I would probably say your best bet is odds and eccentricities. Probably your best bet for something like that.
Okay.
Okay, well, good talking to you.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Your friend had some. Go ahead, sir.
Do you know anything about this jug here?
Well, I mean, I just told you where to go to have like cool stuff looked up. I'm just a farmer, but it looks like a really cool jug. How's that?
Cool.
You know, it
What do you farm?
gives you a little pat on the back. How's that? Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I could help. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. All right.
All right, let's head over.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. All right. So, yeah.
So where did he say to go?
Odds and eccentricities.
All right, let's go
You
over
actually
there.
happen to be right there.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go into the store. So, yeah, this is odds and eccentricities. The unusual items for unusual people. Nora Wimsel, she's standing behind the counter. She's the owner and proprietor. She looks up at you from the counter ahead, magnifying glass in hand. You see shelves full of interesting items and magical equipment, weapons, and other larger things hanging on the wall. She says, "Well, hello there.
Hey there.
Welcome to Odds and Eccentricities.
Hey there, lady.
How can I help you?"
Yes, I was actually quite wondering if you would be able to help identify this object for me.
Wow, look at that. Wow. I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
It's just
Give me a second. Let me look at it. Yes, I can identify it, but it'll cost you 5 gold pieces for the information.
all right, Xavier. Hawk up the money.
Oh.
Well, I guess this is a good way to determine who's gonna own it. That's for sure.
You must know who's colored here.
Wow.
So I guess
Okay,
that
actually,
will be
never
mine
mind.
now.
Actually, never mind. Here's 5 gold pieces.
Okay, so this. Thank you very much for your patronage. I appreciate that. So this is an alchemy jug. So this jug holds about a gallon of water, weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. She shakes it a little bit. You hear that sloshing sound? Anytime you shake it around, you're going to get that sloshing sound. So, long story short, alchemy jug, you can use, this is in combat. When you're out of combat, you can do it at will. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one until it has reached its maximum until the next dawn. So essentially after a long rest. So yeah, this is an alchemy jug. So I'll send it to you, but the list of liquids: acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water,
Mayonnaise.
salt water, and wine.
Mayonnaise.
It says mayonnaise. In case you want to, make a sandwich.
Make 1,000 sandwiches.
So you can, up to 2 gallons of mayonnaise at your service.
So going back, rewinding it, does it have to be filled with a liquid before use, or
No,
we
you just think about it.
Think about it.
You can
Okay.
use an action to name one liquid and cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. So if you need if you need 2 gallons of mayonnaise, buddy, you're good to go.
How much
Now,
would
is this only
jug worth
for?
to you?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead, Lucas.
Now, I was going to say, is it only the person that's holding it has to think about it, or?
I mean, I assume you have to hold it. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, can you put it in the other end of the room and just think of a liquid and it's going to fill up?
Like
doubt
last
it.
person,
What are
last
we gonna do
person
this
to
for?
touch it owns it.
You don't need it now, but something cool might happen where you just, you need beer, for instance, honey.
Like
Oil.
between like between Xavier and I, since I was the last one to touch it and I put it across the room and I think about it, will it work, or is the person closest to us?
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you tell us what's inside of the jug now?
There's nothing inside the jug now.
So why does it keep sloshing?
That's just the way it is. It's just one of those very odd things in the universe that binds us. It is the sloshing represents the tumultuous soul of the jug dying to be free, but yet contained as it releases these different liquids and mayonnaise to the masses at will.
Can you tell us anything interesting about this sound? We're looking for something.
Okay, what could you possibly be looking for?
Sandwiches for mayonnaise.
Well, you've come to the right jug.
Some type of stone.
It's
A stone? Well, if you look here, you've got plenty of stones to choose from. We have quartz. We have pyrite. We even have some rubies and some diamonds. We have granite. We have marble. We have all kinds of different stones. Please, browse our wares.
Something more
something that
exclusive.
tends to go through phases.
Phases? Well, I mean, I'm not aware of any stones that go through phases. I'm aware of spells that can put people and objects in different phases and realms and planes of existence, but I am not aware of any stones that are capable of doing so. Sorry, I couldn't help.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you need me to identify?
Yeah, Xavier has this rash.
Well, if you'd like to drop your drawers, I'll certainly take a look.
That was definitely a secret, Jill.
Well, seeing how you told people about the bush incident.
Hey,
This is true.
I'm pretty sure you wanted that bush.
So I'm assuming that Lucas is taking the alchemy jug?
Let's that's Lucas' jug.
All right.
What about
take
the
no
scroll? Can she help us with the
She can. So the scroll that you have, yes, I can identify this. You will have to leave it with me. I do have to research the glyphs on it. But if you leave it with me and come back tomorrow, I will have it identified for you. It will cost you 10 gold, however.
Is there anything else that we could trade you for besides the gold?
Let me see, what else do you have?
I have 140 pebbles.
No, I'm pretty sure we can find pebbles. We have our own river right behind the store, as a matter of fact.
How about some type of weapon?
What kind of? Well, if it doesn't have jewels in it, I really am not interested in weapons. But
I have a lot of gold. We could do 10 gold.
10 gold? Okay. Well, thank you very much, sir.
And we'll come back tomorrow.
And I'll have it identified.
All right.
For you, so you guys know, I know what it is, but in this realm, in this universe, the alchemy jug, I was going to let her do it because, this is something that she understands and she gets. It's a pretty famous thing in the universe. All right, so, well, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. And once again, please tell your friends about odds and eccentricities. All right, so you guys go back outside. You can go to one more store before the fishing tournament, or you can just, get down there and start jumping on that too, whatever you want.
What are the other stores? So
you have it on your map there on the lower left. It is all of them, but you have Armed Up, you have Adventures Are Us, you have, Melissa HQ, Headquarters, Stables, Temple, Waiting Pond. Well, the pond is the pond. The Fisher's Shed, the Lost Stage, which isn't a store.
Joe, where would you like to go?
And we could make our way to the waiting pond and see who's there.
All right. So you guys head over. Want to go to the waiting pond? All right. So yeah, you pass by a bunch of houses, some stores, a library. You walk by a farm area, which a bunch of bushes and berries and stuff like that.
Where's the fishing tournament?
The fishing tournament is actually going to take place, down here by the pond, the river, all that. You decide to cut over the water, and you do come to the pond, and so this is the pond here. You can see that there's a path that was built around it. Some people just kind of walking around, see some fish in the water, yada yada yada. So you decide to take a moment to enjoy the scenery and talk amongst yourselves.
Agile, do you want to ask anybody about Latria?
Yeah, see if how common she goes missing is, maybe.
Or if she is actually the mayor's daughter?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So we'll just say a person's, walking by.
Who are the people walking by?
All right, fair enough. So you see a couple holding hands, they're kind of just looking at the water. They're an older couple. Once again, everyone's really, really short, but they're just enjoying a nice, beautiful walk in the sunny day with the breeze, making ripples in the water, and all that lovely shit.
Hey there.
Well, hello. How you doing there, sir?
I'm good.
Hey there, dear. Hey there. Welcome to welcome. We know you're outsiders. We would have recognized you. Welcome to Miners Retreat.
Yeah, we came here with someone like last night.
Okay, well, welcome. We appreciate it. All right, well, we'll see you later. And they begin to walk around.
Faster. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure. How can I help you?
Do you know someone named Latria? Do you know where I can find her?
Yeah, of course. She's a mayor's daughter, and she's just a wonderful young lady. Really strong. She makes beautiful music. And I gotta be honest with you, has gotten me out of a bind once or twice. So definitely good to have her around.
Okay. All right. Do you know where I can find her right now?
Right now she's probably getting ready for the fishing tournament. She could be anywhere.
Okay.
She could be upstream, downstream. She might even fish here at the pond, but I doubt it. The bigger stuff is in the river.
All right.
All right. Well, good talking to you. We'll see you later now. All right. So you guys walk over there and you ask, and I don't know, maybe you're satisfied with what you heard.
I'm
but
not really satisfied.
No. Okay. Well, you do see a bunch of people start to head down the river, and you see a guy selling some fishing poles on the way down. It's like, fishing poles, get your fish poles here. So you guys will walk by. I'm gonna assume you guys buy a couple of fishing poles because you don't have them, and you find a nice little spot over by the river in a van down by the river. And look at you. You guys are just so cute right there at the edge of the river. And you decide, what's that, Lucas?
I move about 3 feet away from Xavier, so we're not so cute.
Okay, sure. That's fair. I can move you over.
So now you don't want the people to know about us.
That's fair. So this is how it's going to work with the fishing. So the way I'm going to do it is, you guys are going to roll 2 sets of dice, and based on the results of those 2 dice, we're going to know exactly what you got. Okay. And this is going to go 5 times, and you see a bunch of people like lined up down the river on both sides. Everyone seems to have their little spot, yada, yada, yada. And so you guys both cast your lines. And what I need from both of you,
the 2 6-side dice?
Nope. Actually, you're going to each roll a D10 and a D6 at the same time. And then you're also going to add your nature skill to that.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Or I'll let you go nature or survival. Actually, Adriel, yours are both the same. And so are Xavier's. No surprise. So yeah, each roll a 10 and a 6 at the same time, and let me know what you got.
A 10 and a 6 at the same time?
Yep. D10 and a D6. So why don't you go Lucas, tell me first what you got.
2 on the D10.
Okay, and you're gonna add your survival to that, so that's a 5.
Yep.
Okay, and your 6 is a
4.
4. All right. So you pull up a fish. It looks like it has like an eye, like a curly eye for a tail. It also has a big eye in the front. It's covered with all these like little nobules, like these brown nobules. It's almost like, honestly, it almost looks like a bunch of pebbles, sticking out of it. This particular fish, believe it or not, happens to be 36 pounds. It's a pretty big fish, I gotta say. Very surprisingly. But yeah, this is a 36 pounder. So you can put 36 pound knobfish on your list there.
What do we do with it? Keep it?
You're gonna keep it? Yeah, it's a tournament. So what do you got, Laz?
A 9 and a 3.
You got a 9 and a 3?
Yeah, and 0-0.
All right, 9 and 3. So with that, you pull up this really beautiful fish right here. And this is actually the orchid fish. This was the fish that you ate at Miner's Retreat. So it's a beautiful, beautiful blue fish. The tail actually almost looks like an orchid. But this is a nice fish. It's a beautiful fish. Not as much meat on this one, but it is a 10-pound orchid fish.
What are the other people fishing?
You don't know what they're fishing. But I'm going to write down what you guys got also. So Lucas, 36-pound knobfish.
Yep.
And Laz, 10-pound orchid. All right, so yeah, you both pull up some winners there, and you look at each other, and obviously Lucas has the bigger fish. I don't know if you want to say something to him. Okay, whatever the hell that was.
But mine looks nicer.
Yeah, well, yours is more beautiful, that's for sure. They start flopping around. Eventually, they die at the end of the water. There's a guy that comes down, and actually, he's got some buckets full of ice. He's like, "Do you guys need one of these? I mean, what do you guys got going on? Like, don't you know how to fish?" So he basically allows you to drop the fish in these ice buckets and leaves it there with you. So, all right, go ahead, Lucas. What you got? We're gonna roll again. We're gonna do this 4 more times.
So for the D10, 5.
5. So that's an 8.
And D6, 4.
4. Wow. Okay. So you happen to roll. You happen to roll. I'm gonna assume that you happen to roll the rainbow chubber. This is a 44-pound fish. So it's got rainbow skin. The fins are rainbow, more of like a purplish red in the back, and then a blue and purple in the front. It's got a yellow eye with a black iris. But yeah, it's just a big, fat, chubby, rainbow-colored fish.
Now, is that spelled C-H-U-B-B-R?
C-H-U-B-B-E-R. So you got a 44-pound chubber. Wow. All right, Laz, what you got?
1 and 3.
So
7 and 3.
So wait, 7 for the 10? Okay. And a 3? Okay. All right. So yeah, you got, this is all right. So you got this one right here. So this is a green featherfish, and this is a 9-pounder. And basically, honestly, it just looks like a feather, where the front, where you normally would, if you were to have an ink quill, but the front of the quill is kind of widened a bit. But essentially, it looks like a feather. So you can see the top fins are actually like feathered off pieces of a fin. You can see in the back, it kind of looks like a feather that's been tapered off. It does have some scales, but the scales look like feathers. It does have one like white eye in the front, but yeah, this is a 9-pound featherfish.
Oh.
Yeah, green featherfish. All right, Lucas, you're up.
A 5 on the D10, so that's 8.
8, yep. Again.
And a 3.
3. All right, so this time you got yourself a 33-pound rainbow chubber. Not as big as the first one, but still relatively big, for a big fat fish.
Yeah.
All right, Laz, what you got?
7 and a 1.
So a 7 and a 1. All right. Wow. So okay. So you got yourself another green featherfish. Unfortunately, this one's only 3 pounds. 3 pound featherfish. Wow, that's a bummer. All right, Lucas, what you got? Man, he loves to roll. He just got to really shake it up.
He's been shaking the shit off the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's a 6 total. I rolled a 3 plus 3 is 6.
Okay.
Unless I changed math since elementary school.
Sure.
And a 3.
All right, so this one, this one is a really ugly fish. This one is what they call a crooked snarler. It's a white fish. The front like mouth looks like it's always open with almost like an arc, like the opening of a tunnel for the top part of the mouth, and just like flat road, but with teeth coming up on the bottom. The eyes are crooked. One's bigger than the other. One's lower down the face than the other. And you said it was a 2? You rolled a 2 on the second one?
3.
A 3. Okay. So that's a 21-pound crooked snarler. All right. And then we got that. All right, Laz, what you got?
A 2 and a 2.
A 2 and a 2. Wow. So yeah, you're pulling up on it. You feel a little bit of something. You can't tell if it's like the waves or the rapids or not. But when you pull on it, you do feel some resistance. Start pulling it in, and you find a really just a wood soaked with salt, fresh water mix old mug. So I'm sorry, that's nothing. Old mug. All right, Lucas. Last roll.
4 plus 3 is 7.
7.
And a 6.
And a 6. All right. Well, the 6 is good. All right. So you pull out this little guy, which you guys have seen before. It is the green featherfish right here. But this is a pretty big one. It's not a small one. But it's not the biggest fish you've ever seen. This is an 18-pound featherfish. Once again, just looks like it's completely covered in feathers. It's green. The top dorsal fin is a bunch of small little white feathers. At the bottom, there's a bunch of like dark green feathers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Laz, what you got?
A 4 and an 8.
A 4 and an 8. All right. So with this one, you feel a little bit of a tug, but it just doesn't want to let go. And no matter what you do, you can't seem to get it to just come to the surface. So we give it like a really, really big tug, and something breaks free. And what ends up coming out is this item right here. So you're not really sure what it is. It looks like a tarnished brass ring with bright gold shimmers off of it. It's almost like it's on fire. It's not, you look at it, it's super, super bright. It's hanging off the edge of your hook, but you're not really sure exactly what it is. Once again, looks like a tarnished brass ring. It has a little bit of like the top of like a watch, like a stopwatch knob on the top, has a little bit of like a heart or a spade coming off the bottom, also all bronze, but it seems to be radiating this golden fire hue. What do you do?
Keep it, obviously.
Keep it. All right. So you're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
All right. So it's about this, about six inches across. When you hold it, it's not hot to the touch, and you see like this flashing gold kind of like envelop your arm a little bit, like when you're holding it. But otherwise, everything pretty much stays in place. And then you put it in your bag, and that is the end of your fishing.
Can I keep that and do my last fish?
No, that was your last fish. That was your last fishing, man. That's it.
No, I got 4 fish and
that.
the ring. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, you got 3 fish in a mug. The ring. Sorry about that. I can tell you right now, you're not winning anything with 22 pounds of fish. Lucas had 3 fish alone that were bigger than that. All right, so Lucas, you've got
152.
52. Wow.
Check here.
All right, so you guys, you have your fish, you pull them out of the ice buckets. You decide to string them up in the thread, hold them over your shoulder. Poor Lucas is really having trouble carrying his fish. People are looking at, like, pointing at him like, man, you see the size of the fish this guy got? Like, almost like, man, leave it to these big guys to come in and just win the tournament. And the other guy's like, oh, you don't know if somebody else could have possibly won.
That's all I was asking. I don't know.
Those are a lot of fish, you never know. So you guys walk back into town, and everyone kind of starts to gather. It's just this one little area right on the edge of town. All right, and this is the little stage. So there's a little stage right on the edge of the river. It's got some decoration out there. It looks like they're having the awards. And you guys get there, and you hand in your fish. They weigh them. They look at Xavier like, yeah, like what is this? Is this enough even for like dinner for a couple people with the fish? And then Lucas, they look at you.
Size doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, sure. Oh, let me guess. It's the motion of the river, not the size of your fish. So when they look at Luke or Adriel, and they're like, man, like this is pretty good. Please wait right here. And Xavier, they kind of usher you to the side like, you don't need to be here. That's for sure. You certainly didn't win anything. So yeah, Adriel, they bring you up on stage. You're not really sure what you won. I'm glad you won something though. So yeah, they bring you up on stage, and they go through, the awards. Like, all right, in third place for the biggest fish is Glass Harlow. Woo! And everyone claps. There was like, love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. And he smiles. So yeah, he comes up on stage, and they hand him like an envelope. So you've won a cooking class at the Pickaxe Inn. And everyone's like, yeah, that's awesome. Woo, woo. Yeah, appreciate it. So in second place for the largest fish is Bella Krantz. And she comes up like, you've won a romantic dinner for 2 around the pond. Isn't that lovely? That is lovely. Thank you very much. And so in first place with the biggest fish is Adriel right here. And he hands you a knife. And he's like, this is a knife of scaling. You guys can use this. You deserve it. That is one big fish. Look at the size of that chubber right there. That's over 40 pounds. Everyone starts cheering and all that. So your knife of scaling. So anytime you guys are going any type of hunting near the river, when you use this knife to cut fish, you're going to double your rations with a knife of scaling.
Okay.
Nice. And then, all right, in third place with the most total fish is Jart Pullen. And Jart comes up. He's like, for your total winnings of 95 pounds, you're going to get this big sack of salt. Everyone cheers. In second place for the most fish is Hart Lent. And the Hart comes up. He's like, yeah, for your score of 120 pounds, you're going to get this beautiful, beautiful lure of attracting. So lure, of attracting looks like a special lure, blah, blah, blah. And for first place with over 150 pounds, and you just happen to get 152 because, like, you're going to get the pole of snagging. Everyone cheers like, yeah. So this is +2 to fishing. So anytime you're doing any type of fishing or anything like that skill, you're going to be able to add +2 to that. The fishing pole is actually covered in scales, and the line has like a magical green glow to it. And there you go. So that is the end. Thank you very much, everyone. And we'll see you guys all at the Pickaxe Inn for the big feast. And that's where we're going to end our episode for today.